Hello. It's open. What happened? All right, it's in. It's open. You're welcome. Bye.
She did shut down her second store and design manufacturing facility in Sunset Park back on March 15th when the pause began. And while they have kept the online business going, really it's just been one hurdle after another. She ignored her stores into distribution centers so she could access the inventory. Still, when she said sales right now are down 80% compared to this time last year. Open as soon as will be our store in Soho, but also the store where the neighborhood has been.
Hello, May.
Good morning.
Good morning. Would you like to share your screen?
Try.
I made you a co-host. The first times are always like this. I can't hear you. I think you're muted. You're on mute. I can't hear you. Okay.
Okay. It's kind of noisy here. I don't want to disturb other people. That's why I turn it on.
Okay, I'm gonna go on mute.
Okay.
You can start your class, even though there's nobody in here, you can get started.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be recorded and we might show it at a different time. Everything you do right now is recorded.
Street.
So, Dia, what's your class about? Gia or May?
Yes, I'm here.
About.
I'm unable to see you.
I know, but I can see you. You're the teacher, so.
I'm not the teacher.
Oh. Oh, you're not. You're right. There it is. I'm sorry. I thought you were the teacher.
No. That's okay.
It's something new.
Hi,
Okay.
how's it going?
Hi, Gia. How are you?
Hi, Gia.
How are you guys?
It's good. It's nice seeing you all. Hi.
Yeah, I'm glad we finally got this to work and everything. I'm excited to be here.
Yes, I'm slowly starting to learn this too, and I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you for bearing with me.
Oh,
It's
no, of course.
something new for me also.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I feel like this way of working is new for everyone, so. Hi, May. I don't know if we've met before. I'm Jia.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So are you one of our attendees today?
Yes.
Oh, okay, great. Just making sure. Hi, nice to meet you. Yeah,
Nice
I guess
meeting
it's
you.
11:20. Do you think that we should just start the class or?
I don't mind. It's my first time taking the class too, so
Yeah,
it's
totally.
everything's
Okay.
new for me.
Yes, we
Mhm,
should
mhm.
definitely start the class, and then obviously attendees will join in once they get to come in.
Okay,
Okay.
so we can just go ahead now then?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great. So, hi May. Yeah, I'm glad to see you. I don't think you ever came to the in-person class, right? Before we had to change everything. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
great. So, nice to meet you. Yeah, so I've been running the like a painting class at Henry Street since December. So yeah, this is our first time doing a Zoom one. So I guess we'll just figure it out as we go. But uh yeah, I guess, I was also just really excited to check in with everyone and see how they've been doing during lockdown. How's things been going for you?
Surviving.
Yeah, hanging in there.
But I'm glad you conduct the class, so this way, we do something instead, staying
Yeah,
home and doing
totally.
nothing.
Yeah, so I'm also curious, I guess, so I just planned a very simple still life unit for today because I think I just wanted to check in with everyone that showed up, what kind of drawing materials you have, because I don't want to assume.
I have nothing. I didn't prepare for drawing class at all.
Oh, do you
But I
have
have
do
paper
you have
and
like paper
pencil.
or a
But
pencil or
yes,
something?
yeah, that I have. Yes.
Oh,
Paper.
okay, yeah, that's fine then. That's totally fine. That's all you need
Okay.
really. You don't need
Right.
anything complicated.
Mm.
But yeah, okay, that's great. So you have a paper, a pencil, a pen is great too. I like to draw with a pen, but whatever you feel
Okay.
comfortable with.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
anything is great.
Okay.
Yeah, so today I'm just going to be like talking about still lifes as a genre. Are you familiar with them? It's like a still life is, when you draw from life and you're looking at the objects in front of you. And so like a still life would be like, here I've set up some like dried flowers and some packet drinks to draw.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all a still life is that you're setting up like objects that don't move, for your like drawing. Yeah, and I made a little presentation about it just to give you like some ideas because, they can be really complicated or they can be really simple. Like people have made really crazy like painted still lifes, but they're also just sketch plots at your sketchbooks. And I have some in my sketchbook I can show you at the end of the slideshow. But yeah, if you feel down, do you want to like look at the slideshow?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Let me there we go. Share. let me know if you can see this. Can you see the slideshow?
Still life painting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let me see
I can
how to
see it.
full screen this. Sorry, it's also my first time like showing this.
Okay, we are learning together.
Okay, great. So yeah, a still life painting, shows everyday objects around you. So could be food, flowers, rocks, glasses, books. Just stuff in your environment. And you can choose the stuff because you like how they look, or you think they like symbolize something about you. Maybe it's your favorite earring. Like maybe it's what you had for lunch or something. And I thought this was like a fun assignment to start with because I know everyone's been in lockdown for a long time, so I don't want to assume that you have like whatever with you. And um, let me see. So I'm just gonna, oops, what's going on? Sorry. And so I'm just gonna give like a little slideshow of like still lifes through like time. They have a very long history. People have been drawing just stuff around them for a long time. So we have like some of the earliest ones, or well, old ones. We won't say earliest, but we have like a bouquet still life of some flowers by a Dutch painter. There's a mosaic of some like food that people were like, I don't know, buying from the market. There's some fruit by Cézanne, who's like a French painter in the 1800s. So Giorgio Morandi is like this really famous Italian painter. And throughout his career, he focused mostly on still lifes and landscapes. And people really liked his still lifes because they were so simple. He really didn't bother with like, trying to draw a lot of like really small details, like highlights and stuff. He just really liked their shapes, and he just picked like a big color, and the combinations of colors he put together were all really muted and very like elegant and simple. And he kind of actually developed this style of painting mostly after he was actually in the army during World War II, and he kind of had a breakdown, so he was discharged. And so in some way, I think like, him making these paintings was part of him just like recovering and like, figuring out, I guess what felt best for him. And also feel free to anytime to like interrupt if you have any questions. So these are more of his things. You can kind of see, he's got this very consistent like use of color. It's like, the same jug shows up. Some of these cups are like really familiar. Frida Kahlo is a really famous Mexican painter as well. I mean, she's more well known for like her self-portraits and these kind of very big detailed paintings. And she was someone that also had to work from home a lot because she had like a really bad accident, I think in like a tram car when she was in her teens. And so she couldn't leave the house very much. She was in pain all her life. It was very hard for her to like walk. And so she painted from her bed to like express herself, and to like, work through what she was going through. So she's really famous for these very elaborate like self-portraits, and the ways that she like kind of found like self-expression. But I also found she did these really fun still lifes. Like look at all these fruits that she just like, drew and probably ate afterwards. I really like the orange in the bottom left one. You can see she peeled she just took one piece of peel off it and that was it, right? Like she didn't peel the whole thing.
Something different, yes.
Yeah, and I thought this was funny too. Like on the left is one of her still lives of fruit or whatever. And on the right is one from like a first grade classroom I found. Like a little kid did like a copy of her painting. And I actually really like this one. It's like a really fun interpretation of like the same scene. And you can see it's done very simply with some pencil and then like whatever paints this person had on hand. So there's all kinds of ways to approach it. And these are just pages from her sketchbook that I found. She also did a lot of like, just journaling and doodling in her sketchbook from home as like a way to, I guess, think about, like process her thoughts and relax. Jennifer Pecker is another really fun artist. She's a contemporary artist. She actually works in New York. And I really love her flower paintings. I mean, like, you know, I've never seen flowers painted like this. You know, I feel like the way that I've usually seen them is like this first one I showed you, you know, it's very like traditional, very like still.
It's perfect.
Yeah, very serious, right? You know, it's like
Mm.
every petal.
Yes.
And so what I really love about hers is that she's just kind of like, you know, well, what colors do I like? You know, like it's okay if it drips, you know, what's the kind of like motion of these flowers? You know, they feel very like fresh and alive, you know, like they're moving. And like, while I know today we'll be working with like really limited materials, you know, we're not going to be doing like a whole paint setup or something, but you know, I think even, and that's why I have these sketchbook pages here, even in sketches that we do with just a simple pen or a pencil with just one line to show this stuff instead of all this color moving around, you can still kind of express what you want. And I think like, you know, it's important to remember that, yeah, you don't need to feel like, oh, I need to draw, you know, every highlight and every shadow on this thing, you know. It's okay to like experiment and let it be fun. Yeah. Let me see. And here, I was going to show some of my own still lives as well that I've been working on from home. So I've actually been, you know, I normally live in New York, and that's why I was teaching at Henry Street, but I went back to Singapore, where my family is from, to spend like COVID, I guess, you know.
Okay, you're hiding from us.
Yeah,
What's the address for the Henry settlement? I'm not sure that's the one that I went.
Kitty! 好久不见! Can you hear me?
哎，你好。
嗨，你好！啊，好久不见，你怎么样啊？
还
还好
好。
吗？
嗯哼。
哇哦！啊，好兴奋！Sorry, do you speak Chinese as well?
No problem. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great! Yay! 好开心！
Good to see everybody stay well.
Yeah, right? I was so worried the last few weeks because we didn't get anyone coming into class, and I was like, is everyone okay? I don't know what happened.
No, I just got the email, so I didn't know.
Right, yeah.
What's the address for the Henry settlement? I'm not sure that's the one I do you know the address?
It is I want to say it's 375 Medicine, I think.
Or 3 Medicine
Street, right? Or is it 378? But,
or 334?
Oh, 334. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It's been so long.
I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think it is.
Oh, okay. All right. I see.
Yeah. But so yeah.
So you have been you had this class for a while?
Yeah, I was teaching this class since December.
Oh.
At Henry Street, yeah.
Okay, I so now you have my email address.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, is Kitty still there?
She disappear on you.
Yeah. That's okay. We'll just, you know, I hope you don't mind if maybe I have to repeat myself a bit if she does come back on.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, and for me, let's see. Yeah, these are some still lives I was working on. You know, I like was in.
It looks so real.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. You know, just like stuff like mugs, flowers that were around me. You know, you can see there's like a teacup in this one. Yeah, and some like there's flowers. You know, this one was like some packet drinks. Actually, the same ones that are here. And a fruit.
That's cool. But I don't have any paint.
That's okay. We can do that with pen. You know, we can just kind of try and draw stuff around us. So, yeah. I mean, do you have any thoughts? Like, you know, have you? Yeah, I don't know. What around you? Like, take a look around you. You know, look at some stuff.
I will try that with a coffee mug first. Something simple.
Yeah, that's great. That's totally great. Yeah, I've got my coffee mug here. Actually, the same one that's in the painting. So I'm gonna draw this one.
Okay.
But yeah, so you know, just set it up in front of you. Like, see what the lighting is like. You know, whatever. You can put something next to it if you want. You know. Like I've got some like, I don't know, got some dried flowers. Maybe I'll try putting them in the background. You know, so I think this is what I'm gonna try drawing over here, this cup and this, you know, dried flower thing. Let's see. I don't know quite how to demo like this. But yeah, so I think basically, you know, just set up your stuff in front of you in a way that's comfortable. Make sure you can see it well. You know, you've got your paper and your pen. Yeah, and you can kind of just start drawing, you know. I mean, I think that's a nice thing about a drawing that you're making with pen and paper is that you can always start a new one. It's not like a big deal, you know, like it's not like, yeah, so you can just try it.
Do I supposed to follow you or I supposed to just
No, you
pick
can
the
just
idea?
work on your own one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See.
So whatever you have in front of you. So I'm just setting up so you can kind of see what I'm doing, you know.
I see.
Yeah.
Let me watch you first. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, yeah, totally. I mean, you know, I'm just looking at this page and I'm like, okay, you know, where are the objects gonna go? So maybe, you know, if I have the mug here, I can put the flowers over here, right? So one on each half of the page or something like that. Just thinking about how the final will look. So I'm just starting by drawing the edge of the mug, you know. So I draw its like general outline. You can go around the rim a bit. There's like a little nick in the rim of the mug. And yeah, feel free to just get started with yours, you know. I mean, I'm not really sure what I'm doing either, so I'm just drawing my mug. Yeah, and feel free to show it to me at any time, you know, ask for some like advice or anything. I just feel like the best way to, you know, start drawing is just to start drawing, right? Yeah, I guess I should. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Maybe like on the slideshow, like the inspiration slideshow, I'll put more stuff that's drawn with like pencils or pens, since I'm sure most people don't have paint at home right now. So it's, you know, I just showed you like 50 pictures of paintings, and it's like, okay, but we can't paint.
But it's interesting, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just think, you know, there's so many interesting ways that people have like just kind of, I don't know, done still lifes. And I think what's really fun about them is that like no matter when they were painted, you know, and who they were painted by, when you look at them, you're always like, oh, like this is like a moment from this person's life from that time, you know? So you're like kind of leaving a record, I guess. And I've also got with me, I mean, like, I'm wondering if you have anything like, you know, Sharpies or like highlighters or something.
Yes, but I have to look for it.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. But you know,
I'll
maybe
be better
just
next time. Yes.
Yeah, just something good to keep in mind for next time too, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, because I was looking through my supplies and I was like, oh, well, if I didn't have paint, what could I use? And then I realized I had all these highlighters that somehow were in like a drawer somewhere. So, you know, I just took them out. And, you know, even with just a pen or a pencil, you know, it might seem like you can do a lot less than you can with paint. But, you know, you can add your lines together. You can shade like this, right? You know, to give like a little shadow, or you can draw in like, you know, there's like a really dark shadow under the cup. So like, you know, if I shade under there, you know, that adds some sense of like contrast. mean, I'm just kind of making a very fast random drawing to like give you an idea. Are you working on yours?
Yes.
Oh, nice. So you're also doing a mug, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's what we got around us, right? It's cups and plates and probably books or
Yes.
something.
It's not presentable, but I will show you anyway.
Oh, no, it's totally fine. I mean, yeah, feel free to just show me anytime, if you want some feedback, or we can think about ideas of like maybe what you can add or something together. Yeah, everything is always a work in progress. So you don't have to worry about, I don't know, like what does presentable even mean, So are you staying around Chinatown as well then, or where are you at?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. But as how you say it? Taking the elevator is kind of worry me.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like you have to touch the button and everything.
Right, right.
So you're in the house, right? So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how are things over there right now?
I don't know. I have not been out.
That's good. That's what you
Try
should
to
be
stay
doing.
in the apartment. Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's great. So you just go out for essentials or something?
Yes, yes.
Right. That makes sense. No, that's good. That's exactly what you should be doing.
But I have friends that they have been going out every day.
Oh,
So
wow.
they
Really?
say having a mask is good enough. So
Right,
I
right, right.
I disagree. So
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Oh. Yeah, it's interesting because I don't live with my grandma anymore in Singapore, but she lives somewhere nearby. And I had
yeah.
to call her for so many weeks during COVID to be like, hey, stop going out, stop going to the beach, like, and she was like, no, I'm gonna do whatever I want. And I was like, no, you can't do that. We have COVID.
I have a friend live there because she married to this guy that he lived there. So she followed him and
Uh-huh.
they say the place very clean and very strict on everything.
Oh yes,
Like make
totally.
sure you don't dump everything on the floor. You get
Like a
punished.
fine. Yeah,
More than a
totally.
fine. I think you get hit or something like that. I don't know if
Caned?
it's
Oh, I mean, I feel like it has to be
spanking.
really bad. It has to be really bad for them to cane
I
you.
see. I mean,
Yeah. It's not
they
like
get.
anytime you litter, they cane you.
Oh, okay. It sounds scary. Like the way.
I know, but it's true that Singapore does have caning as a punishment and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
it definitely happens. So is your friend still here?
Yes.
Oh no, this marker is leaking everywhere.
Yeah.
I just found it in my desk drawer, but I guess someone left it in there for a reason. It is okay. How's yours going? Can I see?
Wait, can
Oh wow, that looks great. That's really
Really?
nice.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
so it's got some like spiral patterns on it, I see.
Yeah, but I can draw straight line for the mug, the side.
It's okay, me either. I mean, look, it's like super, like I'm just like,
Oh, yes, it's very pretty.
oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Oh, I could
I'm
copy
just trying to,
I could
have you
copy
seen
your
this design?
shadow on the bottom. Oh, I like that. Let me
Oh
try
yeah,
that.
yeah. No, I mean, you have one too, right? I saw you like drew one in as well on
I
yours.
didn't make it really dark on the bottom. It looks good the way you do
Oh,
it. Yes.
yeah. It's okay. You can just add it in now. That's always
Yeah,
a
I'm
nice
doing.
thing.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
doing now. Yes.
Yeah,
That's why
you
it's
can kind of look at the
good.
shadow and what shape it is. My mug has the light coming from overhead, so the shadow is very short. But
Right.
it's like if the shadow's coming from this way, then I mean the light's coming from this way, then the shadow be really long. So you could draw that
Oh,
too. But it depends on
okay.
what you're seeing.
Hmm.
Mm. I wonder where Kitty went. She just said hi and then she left.
Probably something wrong with the internet.
Yeah, that's true actually.
You
So
know,
what are you doing?
when I
Uh-huh.
first put in, I thought I had to sign in, but actually it's for the host, not for me. I just had to click the link.
Oh, right, 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 right. Oh yeah, I know which message you're talking about because I saw that one too.
Yeah.
And if there's little shadows on the mug handle or something, maybe you could think about shading them if you wanted to. If you don't want that on your piece, that's totally fine too. I added it on mine just because, I don't know, I thought it looked kind of plain without it. And just adding some more shading. But yeah, see, I sort of put some shading on the handle, on the
Oh, that's
side,
good.
and
Yeah,
a
yes.
little bit inside to show that it's hollow, right?
Oh, I used the other way. Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
What did
I
you do?
see,
Can
I
I
see.
see?
Um, maybe my mug is black, so that's why I'm
Oh yeah,
showing it.
totally. I
But
mean,
yours
they
is
can look different.
more
Yeah.
standing out.
But I
Yours
can't
is.
see it. You have to lift it
Oh,
up.
sorry.
Oh, that's good too. But no, we did kind of the same thing because I also drew the rim really dark and then
Yes.
I shaded behind it. So yeah. No, that
Oh,
looks great. I
okay.
really like that. That's like a nice like flat shape. Uh
Okay.
Also because maybe from where you are, the inside of the mug like maybe it's really dark or something, right?
Yes.
So what else have you been up to stay occupied during lockdown?
Join the Zoom exercise class. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh my
Yeah, that's
gosh,
good.
that's great.
Yeah.
What did it make you guys do?
It's like a chair. How you say it? It's a chair exercise. You sit down and then they show you the.
Oh, yeah. No, I know what you mean. I think they had something like that at Henry Street before.
Uh, really. Well, this is the first time I joined the Zoom
Oh,
class with Tammy Settlement. So
right,
I don't know
right.
what they have yet. So
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, luckily I live in kind of like a more quiet neighborhood in Singapore. So, you know, I go out for walks and there's not that many people.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good. So you don't have to worry about, like, I walk on the
Oh, I
street.
still wear it anyway because, you know, just in
Of
case.
course,
but-
yes, yes.
Yeah.
There's a person walking toward me, and she got so scared she walked out on the street because the
Really?
street is very narrow.
I
So-
see. Right,
So
right,
I think
right.
she got worried, so she just walked out.
Right,
Because
right.
once you pass by that person, it's not 6 feet, you know, and
Right, totally.
yeah,
Just trying to, I guess, keep social distancing, which is good.
right.
Better that people care about it than not. Hmm.
So how long you have been teaching?
Uh, for a few years, I guess, in different
Ah,
places. Yeah.
I see. Wow.
Since about 2017, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so I've taught like all different age ranges, I guess. Henry Street's my first time working with seniors, but before that, I worked a lot with kids, and I've also, you know, worked some with college students.
Wow.
All for art, of course. But yeah, you know, it's fun. It's good. It's always just nice to talk about what people are making, I guess. You know, it's like, oh, like why well, why'd you do that? You know, like that's interesting. Like, you know, what if you tried this? You know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very relaxing.
Uh-oh. Somebody.
What happened?
Oh, nothing.
So how's the cup going? Do you think you're just gonna have the cup in the picture, or you gonna add?
I just do more shadow, you know, like
Oh, nice.
on the bottom.
Right. Nice. Yeah, I'm adding in a little can of dried flowers that's behind my cup. I don't know how it will look yet. It's kind of weird looking right now, but I'm just trying to put it in, I guess. So maybe there's a little more going on in the paper.
I think what I need is practice.
Oh, totally. Well, you know, if you feel like you're done with this drawing of your mug, you could get another piece of paper. And maybe this time, you know, I think it would be fun. Like, what if you tried to like pick instead of just one object, maybe 3 of them, right? It's like now I have, this cup, I have these flowers in this can. I could put this thing next to it. Just like, in the slideshow I showed you of Morandi or, Frida Kahlo, it's like, those are, some of them are a little more complicated, but, sometimes it's a little arrangement of items together, right? It's got this hand sanitizer or these packagers together or something.
So what you recommend that I should do any, how you say it, correction or
yeah, can I, oh, that looks really good. I mean, I like that, I think that's good. Yeah, I see, look, I have a shadow and a mug handle. I like how like graphic you are with your lines, like I feel like my style of drawing is very like, thin lines, they're very shaky.
Yes,
it's very it's like, oh, I'm not sure what I'm drawing, and I feel like you're very like confident in your drawing. It's like like this. It's nice. I think it looks good. I mean, I think like, would you be interested in trying another one, maybe?
The class is almost over. I have to Google.
Oh, it is? Oh my gosh,
12,
you're
right?
right, because we started so late.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think it looks really good.
I will practice on my own. I just want to see if you have any suggestion. Then
yeah. I mean, I think one thing maybe that I really like how you kind of marked out all these areas of shadow and light, really clearly.
Yes.
I think that maybe something that could be interesting for you is that, like, since you kind of already know where the shadow and light is, looking within, like for example, if we look at the mouth of the cup, right, where there's the big shadow you put in, it's like, yeah, that's great. Clearly you're showing us that, like, the inside is darker than the outside of the cup, right?
Yes.
Like, maybe, okay, how else can you show us that maybe that it's also round inside, right? And then, you can kind of see, like, mine's not like a finished drawing, but you can kind of see at the edges, oops.
I like yours very much. Can I take a picture of it?
Oh,
like
of course. Yeah.
I could press this on my own. Okay, one second.
Yeah, it's not finished, it's very fast. I just did it as an example.
Wait 1 second. Can you move a
Yeah,
little
but
bit
you
to
can
the
see
left?
where, like, at the edges of the inside of the mug, I shaded a little darker to show you that
I
it's
like
round.
that. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you move a little bit to the left, because my face? No, the other way.
This way.
Yes. Perfect.
Closer? Is this good?
Yes, that's good. Very good. Thank you. Wow.
Oh, no worries.
You like Chinese too. Very good.
I love it.
All right. So
yeah.
okay, I try to see you next week again, same time.
Amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much for showing up.
Thank you for your assistance.
Take good care of yourself. I'll see you next week at the same time.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Take care.
Bye. Have a good night.
You too.